guys, we're back. We're gonna take apart this front axle. Let's see here. I'm playing with some new video software on the computer. All the other ones I've done so far was through the app on the phone. I mean, the one on the app on the phone was so much quicker, but I think it's just a matter of learning the one on the computer. But you know, we'll figure it out sooner or later. So this is very similar to the rear axle. What we're going to do is take the cover off. I don't know if you can see. I'll bring it up. Very rusty. Probably do a lot of cleaning before this goes back together. Okay. Need something to get in there. There it is. Oh, yeah. And these are a pain in the butt. If you can see though, so dry. So dry. I don't think it ever was ever taken apart. You know, I'm going to have to get me, though, one of those drivers, at least to take stuff apart. This is killing my hand. What you didn't see online or on camera was the rear axle. I had to take apart a second time. I forgot to change these bearings. So to do it, you had to tear it all the way down. I wasn't very happy. But, you know what they say, shit happens. So we'll get this apart and we'll clean it all up and then we'll put it back together. After this goes back together though, there's not too much left of the truck. I mean, the steering servo sits right on top of this. So realistically, the steering, front axle, back axle, transmission. So all we have to really put together is the battery tray, the ESC, you know, all the links. I think we can get that done fairly quick. Okay. Let's see if this comes apart like the rear did. Okay. Yep. Oh my God. Disgusting. God. Okay, so that is the shorter side. Here's a short and long here, I think. Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to look at this together. That looks a little stubby. We'll orientate it with the differential facing out. So differential facing out. Wow, that's tight. Do they look the same? See, they're different. So the one that's got the longer shaft is going to be on the right hand side. So I want to leave them just like that. Okay, what do I need here? I don't have to take these off, all these tubes off, but I am going to, just so I can clean inside of them, just for the fact of what came out of this. Who knows what's in there? How about we do this? We just pull the one off and look inside. Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm trying this software or trying to edit it on the computer. What a pain in the butt. I might just go back to doing it on the doing it on the cell phone. Why would they make it harder? I don't understand. Oh my God, it's full of dirt. Full of dirt. Okay. Next time I get a mat, it'll be not black. All the screws blend into it. Okay. What is that? One more screw here. There we go. Dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty. We'll pop this off. Maybe. Damn. This has got to come off. Didn't think it would have to, but it does. Okay. If you look at it, pop. All right, guys. I'm going to clean it up, and then we'll come back. Out. All right, guys. We're back. I cleaned up a couple things off camera. Caleb's with me today. Say hi.
Hi.
Alright, so these were pretty badly rusted. I mean, they're not perfect, but I lubed the crap out of them. Put some emery cloth on them. I'm going to have to order some new ones, but temporarily we'll put them back in. And I got the old bushings out and new bearings put in. So we're looking pretty good there. You know, there's some dirt, but we'll get it cleaned up. Alright, so here's the, it's okay, the bushing was coming off anyway. Here's our diff, our lock diff.
I'm just letting you know that
Thank you, buddy.
the microphone, you're yelling.
Am I yelling? I can adjust the volume. I'm not yelling though.
I know, you're not.
Alright, so This thing is pretty grody. But since it's locked, I don't have to add anything on the inside. So we'll just clean this all up, put the new bearings on, and we'll get her back together. Grease the crap out of the outside. Alright, so bearing 1, bearing 2. Alright, so that's ready. And this is the part I forgot on the front, or on the rear axle. Right? There's a bearing on the inside, a bearing on the outside. The bearing on the outside is easy to get. The bearing on the inside, the whole thing's got to come back apart. And that was my screw up. But, you know, stuff happens.
Yep.
Nobody's perfect, right?
Yep.
And now to get this bushing out. They are a pain in the butt.
I know.
Oh, got it. Crappy bushing out.
New bearing in.
I'm gonna give it a quick wipe.
And then a new bearing goes in.
Alright. Alright. There's the gear and the bearing. Alright. I'm going to take some grease. Oi! Stretch over to the bench. I got my bumpers yesterday. They came in. Don't fall. Do. What else? What else is going on? Alright, so we put a little bit of grease on this. There we go. Now we're going to start reassembling everything. Alright, here we go. There's, what are you doing?
I'm just standing.
You're moving around a lot. Okay. The body.
I have my body moved off of this.
Okay. These long bolts that were such a pain in the last video. And we have another video coming up after this one. We'll be building a Gray Edition Super Clodbuster.
What the heck is that?
It's a monster truck. Old school. I think the class that it runs in is retro or something along those lines. But it's an older vehicle. Back in the day, Caleb.
It sounds like something from Ghostbusters.
Nah. Okay. Hopefully we will not have to go back in this. This is not my favorite job. This.
Because it takes a really long time.
Oh, it's just so long.
That's what I said. It takes a long time.
Okay. So we're going to take these There's a little tab right there. Little bit. Oh. A little tab.
With a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
That's why you need to wipe it.
The tab goes in the corresponding hole there.
And it just snaps right in.
Pops in. All right. Put a couple of these in to hold it. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back. I just...
Potty time.
I'll be back now.
Potty break. We had a little barbecue with the neighbors yesterday. He was up late. And he still got up early. I don't know how kids can do it. I'm cameramanless right now, so I'm hoping I didn't mess up the shot. I'm still in frame. Hey, am I still in the middle of the camera?
Yes.
Okay. All the screws are important for strength. So, I mean, you could cut down on some of the screws, but you hit something, it's just there for a reason. Last one of these. And there's a little tip or hint. Put a magnet on the end of your screwdriver or wrench for a little bit and magnetize it. It makes it so much easier to
Keep it on.
pick up the parts. Okay. Now I tried to keep everything on the same sides. So hopefully I didn't
Mess anything up.
okay. Oh, I'll wipe it. Give it a wipe. I cleaned it off and then I give it a coat of oil. Let's see. I don't know. Is that the right one? I think I need, I gotta put a bearing. Oh, where are the rest of my bearings?
Hey, fix the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Turn to your viewers.
For the viewers. Oh, there's no bearing there. I put them in here already. Okay. Let's see. Nope. I am backwards.
Backwards.
This has got to go on. Then this goes in. Okay. That goes on. And this goes in. I don't know. I think they're backwards. That one's this side. You see this side sticking out, and that side's not. I think they need to be equal. So even though I I said to myself, well, I'm going to put everything to one side and the other to the other. Boy, I don't know.
Maybe that's just how it was meant to be.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe try holding one side down and move the other. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe?
To make them level.
Let's see here. Let's try flipping it one more time just to see what it looks like. There it is. There it is.
He was putting them in backwards.
No, I had it right. It just didn't sink down all the way. Okay. Okay. Ugh. I hate a messy bench.
I know. When you're looking for one item, you have to scavenge through 100 items.
I hate dirt on the bench.
That's another good thing you can mention about dirty benches.
Okay, so now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys, this is my first rock crawler, so I'm not 100% sure.
Just look up how to make one using this.
Well, here it is.
It doesn't hurt to Google something.
No, it does not.
I do it all the time, believe it or
I don't believe it.
not. It's true.
You always act like you know everything. Okay. Okay. I should probably put the cover on too. Wrong hole. Wrong hole, guys. Wrong hole.
Wrong hole.
Okay. If you have any feedback for me, let me know. I'd love to hear it. I don't, I've only got a couple messages on YouTube. Haven't heard much from anybody. I'd love to hear. I will definitely answer. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I will be sure to endeavor to do it right. I want to make sure these are tight and it's sunk in all the way. Yeah, I had to go a little bit more.
So that way nothing breaks when we test it.
Well, no. This cover that goes on this end bell is got this is a little recessed, and the cover sits into it. It wasn't letting it sit in all the way. Yeah, right there. See, you turn it till it stops, and don't force it past that.
Yeah, because you could possibly break it.
Yep, I've said that a million times, right?
Yep.
Not
just in case people are building one of these.
Well, not too tight,
but tight enough.
But tight enough. I think if I tighten it just a little bit past where that is, it would strip. And I think it worked out good the last video. What we'll do is off camera, I'll just bolt up this. Okay, this guy back in. This one in like that. The bearing stays in. Looks good. Still on camera, right?
Yep. You're still in the camera. Except for your face.
No, it's okay. Nobody wants to see that.
Why?
Obvious reasons. This, I don't know. if somebody is not used to RC stuff, it might seem a little daunting, the tear down of one of these. But as you see, there was really nothing to it. I mean, it's just a bunch of screws. You got to make sure you know where they all go back to, but other than that, not much. We found out we probably need to get some new drive shafts, but until I'll order them, put them in the box, and when they break, oh, look at that, it's quiet. Before, oh, it sounded like it was crunching. All right.
Yep.
So we'll do this servo for now. I ordered a new servo horn. Probably be here tomorrow.
But tomorrow's a Monday. You won't be here to make a video.
It's all right. Somebody's got to work. And I do this with Caleb to show him on how to build things. I mean, he doesn't have the wrenching ability or know-how, but for him to watch it, it gives him the thought process on how I do it.
Yep. And yesterday I learned how to fix a hole in the wall instead of carving pumpkins.
We were at Home Depot and
Lowe's.
was it Lowe's? Okay,
Yeah.
we were at Lowe's and
This girl said, "Hey, come and carve a pumpkin." And then we walked by this guy that had
I got ahead of myself.
a sign that said, "Learn how to fix a hole in a wall." And I said, "I want to learn how to fix a hole in the wall." And the girl was like, "You don't want to carve a pumpkin?" Her face was like the dumb face from Roblox.
We're dumbing down society. So people need to know how to do things for themselves.
Yep.
You're a smart boy, buddy.
Yep.
Okay, let's try it again. Can you imagine in 100 years from now, nobody knows how to, run a power plant, or well, what are we as a society going to do? So You know, somebody, we can't all be internet, internet, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Internet entrepreneurs. I mean, there's got to be a group of people who actually do things. You know, you can't build a house by sitting in front of your computer.
Yeah.
You know,
Can't
so
build a house from a 3D model maker.
you can design it,
But you can't build it.
You can't build it.
Unless you have one of those printers that actually prints out houses.
Yeah.
Those are really cool.
Prints in concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. All right. So look at there. I think the only thing I have left is, let me get it right now. And I'll probably be getting a new steering link for this too. Once again, it's not broken yet. I'll get a link, and then if and when it breaks, I'll have it in my box. Okay, so that one goes there like so. Then I'll go through here. Oh, I need 3 hands.
You need an extra hand?
Hmm.
There's a hand right here. I'll sell it to you for nothing.
I got it, buddy. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, all right. The only thing I haven't done, there are pins that go under the hex for the wheels. They have to be polished up, and I'll probably put a nut on that. These, I'm going to try to show you. Right there. There it is. They were seized in there. I had to put some PB Blaster, let it sit, and then get a hammer and punch them out. But I will take some sandpaper and spin them down, and then the axle will be 100% done. Oh, hiccups. But there's no need to see that.
Breakfast that we had.
Yeah, had some bagels, and now they're burping. All right, guys, we're out.